Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of season 4 of my anime journal. And so that means that this is actually this year that we're talking about. These are anime I watched in 2021, very year I'm recording it, and the same year I'll be uploading it. Hopefully enough. And so we're starting out with Boku no Hero Academia third season, and this is basically going to be the only anime of any decent length for this episode. Actually, I think Zokusho second season I'll be talking about, but not very often, not very much because I've already talked about that enough. And yeah, it's fine. It's more Boku no Hero Academia. I I didn't actually enjoy it as much as season 1 or season 2. I didn't enjoy season 2 as much as season 1. So I feel like it's just kind of dipping off. Um, I know like a lot of people actually like this season more than the first two seasons, but it just wasn't really doing it for me. And we did get to see more of Toga though, so that's cool. Because I heard a lot about her, and so she's an interesting character. Um, a bit of a yandere. Well, actually, quite a yandere. she she likes people in a violent way, essentially. Whereas like a tsundere is kind of like violent to people who she actually likes because she's too shy to be honest about her feelings. But Toga is more of it's more of she's like a sadist or a sadist. How do you pronounce that? She she likes being violent to the people who she loves. Like that's why that's like how she expresses her love is being violent, and that's enjoyable to her. And she likes collecting blood from people as well. That's like her quirk, collecting blood. That's part of that's how she does her things. So she is in the villain group. Um, yeah. So I liked seeing her, but overall, it, it wasn't as good as the other two seasons. Um, yeah, I mean, it's still fine, but I don't know. Wasn't really a fan. Um, and after that, I watched Yojo Shacho, or Yojo means little girl, and Shacho means like they call it executive officer. She's like a she's essentially CEO who's like eight. Um, and so she's not particularly good at what she does. It reminds me a bit of what was it? Yotes. Oh, what was it? Yote Yotes something. Um, and also the My Landlord is in Puberty. That was similar. Like My Landlord in Puberty is obviously it's about his landlord is like 12 or something. Um, and so that it's similar to that. It's it's like these short comedy sketches about someone being in a position of power who is clearly way too young to be in a position of power. Um, and that's just a joke, and you have her doing things that she clearly shouldn't be, and it's like, how the hell did she get this position? She clearly does not know what she's doing. Um, and so it's fun. It's cute. It has some good humor to it. It's not very long. It's 13 episodes, 2 minutes each. If you like that kind of thing, um, yeah, it's fun. If you don't like shorts, then it's not gonna be fun. And after that, so I'm actually still doing this right now, but I'm trying to get up to 3,000 completed so that I can. So what is it? Trying to get to 2,000, and once I finish 2,000, I have like this whole rewatch thing where I have like 12 anime to rewatch. and so I'm going to be doing that. So, which means I'll have less anime to talk about here, but it's going to be a nice experience, I think, because I really don't rewatch much of anything. But anyway, so a lot of these are just shorts that really don't mean anything at all and are completely useless. Anyway, start. It's an e-rotary metery, and it's not as bad as a lot of the e-rotary meteries. Like, they had more than just one frame. They had like a couple different frames of the girls who would kind of, so it's like almost animated. Well, I mean, yeah, it's almost animated, so it's not that bad. But it's still a rotary metery. The character designs are still good, but yeah, not really much moves, but at least they have more than one frame. After that, I watched Tanitsu Shikose over Bloom, another rotary metery. Again, it's not amazing, but at least it's better than like the first 30. After that, I watched Mina A Wo Check. Again, another rotary metery. That means that I'm actually caught up with all the e-rotary meteries now. Although this one was released all the way back in January 2020, so they used to make them once a month. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if they've like continued making them and Mal hasn't added them, or if they just stopped. It'd be disappointing if they just stopped. But anyway, after that, I watched Wild Cleaner. Or actually, I watched all these on the same day, so I'm not sure. This is so this is just a little short. It's about this. It's about a Roomba, who is not doing its job correctly. So it's wild. It's only 10 seconds. It's not that bad, but it really has nothing to offer, really. It's just kind of a funny little short. After that, so these are these 13 anime from the same director. I'm just going to talk about them in the order that they're on here. So, starting with Spacey, which is... Spacey was a weird one. It's also really long. It's 9 minutes. 9 whole minutes. And so Spacey, it's set in this like high school gym, and the camera zooms into this what kind of looks almost like a post, or what do you call it? It's almost like a music stand or like a sign. But it has a picture of the room of this of the school gym on this poster that's on the stick, and then the camera zooms into it, but when the camera zooms into it, it actually kind of goes back to its original shot, like as if it's zooming in and it's going into like this, almost like a further dimension of this room, and so it keeps doing that. It goes to this same thing, like it's always in the middle of the room. It always just zooms into it, and then that picture becomes the whole screen, and then it does it again, and then the camera shifts over to another one that's another one of these signs that's over to the left, and then it does, and then every time it has to shift over to look at it, and then goes to it, and then after a while, then it starts looking to the right instead, and it sees another one there, and then it's able to go into that one. And then I'm pretty sure there was one on the ceiling too that it went up into. It's such a pointless anime. Like there's nothing useful about this. Like you watch 10 minutes of this, and it's not like you get anything out of it. It's not like, oh yeah, I have like all this insight into life now that I got to watch the camera zoom into a sign a whole bunch of times. I don't know why this guy thought this was a good idea. But yeah, it's stop motion, so it's not drawn animation. It's like a literal high school, but yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I didn't like it. Seems like some people like it, which is weird. And doesn't have a very high score though. I wouldn't recommend it. But that kind of sets the tone for all of the anime that this guy does. Box. Oh God, which one was Box? I think let's see, cause they're all so similar to each other. But right, that was Box. Box is it's this you have this box, and it has these pictures on it, and then it keeps rotating basically. And there's like the actual images on the box change as well. Like and it just keeps going back and forth because that's his style. Like, it's not as bad as like Spacey, but it's not really much of an anime. I didn't really like it. After that, there was Thunder. I think that was the one where it's like takes place in this room, and and you see, there's like thunder and stuff, but there's also like a lot of repetitive shots and stuff like that, and epileptic stuff, and weird stuff. After that is Drill. Drill is it like takes place in this room. It also kind of looks like a high school, and it keeps on rotating back and forth. So it's like it's almost like a camera on a tripod, and just keeps rotating back and forth like a drill. A drill rotates, and so it just keeps on rotating back and forth in this single shot. It's very repetitive. Goes on for 5 minutes. I don't know. I didn't really like it. Ghost. Oh, actually, Ghost I think might be the one I'm mistaking with Thunder. Ghost might be the one that did that. I can't remember what happened in Thunder then, maybe. Grimm. Can't remember what Grimm was, but it's another similar one of these things. Camera. Yeah, but they're all just weird. Shashinki. This one was interesting, at least. It's also called Photo Diary, and it has like this guy who has like this picture, and it kind of flips through all these different images that are like from his life and stuff. Like a photo diary. It was okay. I don't know. Wasn't all that enjoyable. Then he made another one called Shashinki 87, which aired in 87. Surprise, surprise. And it's basically the same thing again. I didn't like it as much though as the first one. The first one was 85, I think. Was it 86? Oh, it's 86. And then Wall. So Wall is a weird one. So it's a wall, and and so the camera zooms into this wall, and it kind of goes up it, and it's almost like the camera goes. It's like the cameraman is like running up to. Well, it's actually more like a drone. It's more like you have like a drone that's flying towards this wall, and then once it gets to the wall, it tilts upwards to show like the wall from a bottom perspective, and then it goes back out, and then it keeps doing that, and I think it goes side to side as well. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it. It's just weird. Oh yeah, and it's 7 minutes long too. Oh, we're Screw. Wait, what was Screw? I know. What was it? The first one of his was Grimm the one. Grimm the first one. I think Grimm might have been the first one. Oh no, Akuma no Kaizuru. That was the first one. And that's the one we're talking about right now. Devil's Circuit. And that's... So Devil's Circuit, this one is... So there's like a single building in the center of the shot. And then you have like a sort of drone that goes around it. At like, at a moderate pace. And it goes around it. And then sometimes I think it switches directions sometimes. And it doesn't always use camera shots. Sometimes it actually goes into animation mode, and it's like actually drawn, or maybe he just went into Photoshop and just like modified the images. But anyway, it's not just raw camera footage all the time. And it does look like it took a considerable amount of time, because it's actually shot from the ground. Like, it's not fully drone-like. It's not like it's from the air. It seems like it was actually him on the ground who would take a picture, then walk a little further, take another picture. And I think the camera might even like no-clip through buildings and stuff like that. Like he's actually, taking a considerable amount of time. Like, this might have taken them the better part of a day to make this 7-minute movie. But yeah, it's weird. Wouldn't really recommend it. But yeah, it's a weird thing. Also, if you have epilepsy, please don't watch it. It does have a lot of flashing images. Oh, and then Mira no Yume, that was The Mummy's Dream. This was another really weird one. I can't remember what it was. Venus? Again, I can't remember what it was. Frick. Screw. Oh, I could be mistaking Screw with Drill. Screws and drills kind of do the same thing. No, because it shows on the picture, it shows something that's very not what drill was like. Let me see a video of it. Just remind myself, because these all are very similar to each other. Like, it's a lot of this repetitive imagery. Ooh, frick. Oh, it's just like zooming in and out on this eye. Yeah, it's weird. I remember one of them. I can't remember if it was which of them it was. Maybe Thunder, maybe Venus. But I know there was one of them that was like kind of like approaching on this building, in like a certain way, not quite like wall, but like similar to that, and then it would like back out, which I guess is very similar to wall, but not quite the same. Can't remember which one it was though. The titles don't really always accurately describe what's happening. Like, some of them do, like Drill and like Wall. Like, those very much describe exactly what's happening, but not all of them. Yeah, those are things. I don't know why they were things. They shouldn't be things, but they were things. After that, I watched Seki Kashita Kusanagi, and this is just an ad for Snickers that uses Dr. Stone characters, and he like, oh, someone's like stuck in stone, and then he gives them a Snickers and says, "You're not yourself when you're hungry," and he thanks them, and hooray! Yeah, I guess it's a commercial. It's compared to all these stupid dementia shorts, it's not that bad. After that, I watched AUO Boo Whoa. I'm not gonna read the whole English title. Let's read the English title. The King of Heroes reincarnates to polish his skill to the limit and becomes the strongest knight in the training in the world. My God, that was way too long of a title. Oh, and then there's a little woman sign at the very end. But yeah, and this I didn't. It really did need subtitles, and I didn't have any, so I didn't have. Oh, he reincarnates as a cute girl. Yeah, it's isekai, and it's chibi shorts, and it's advertising. Oh, this is a novel rather than a light novel, but no, it seems like it's from a light novel. Yeah, no, it's totally from a light novel, and yeah, it's fine. Like, if you actually understood it would probably be alright. But I don't know. If you want to consume it, probably wait for a proper adaptation if they're ever gonna make one, rather than this just little commercial. After that, I'm not sure if the actual isekai is any good. After that, I watched Attack Zero X Evangelion, and this is commercial for Chemical and Cosmetics in collaboration with Evangelion. It wasn't very good. After that, I watched this one, Ayama na Rei Hajimete no Kuchibeni, which is a lipstick advertisement with Rei, which I kind of liked, actually. I mean, it had very pretty imagery. Yeah. This is very short. It's 12 seconds. Not really much to talk about there. We never actually see Rei ever wearing lipstick or really having the desire to, so it's just interesting to see that in the commercial. After that, I watched Wasureta Furi wo Shite, or Pretending to Forget. And this one was at least decently long. It's a whole full 13 minutes, and it wasn't awful. And this was actually like a little interesting thing. Oh yeah, a manga in the Semba Center building. But it is like it's a cool little short. It has a very unique art style to it, which not everyone's gonna like, but it was at least cool. And oh yeah, and it was about depression. So it's like the manga suffers from depression, and this is a commercial kind of talking about that. So yeah, it's well done. It's fairly short, but yeah, they did a good job on it at least. After that, I watched Mushishi Zokusho second season. Still good, still Mushishi. Not really too much to talk about there. I've already talked a lot about Mushishi. It's not really any different from the first two parts. After that, I watched Futatsu no Sekai, or Two Worlds. This is another one that's at least decently length. It's full 16 minutes. It's all the way back from 1929, and it's an anime about an ant and a grasshopper, and it's just like comparing the two, their two worlds. I don't know. It was okay. I didn't really like it, honestly. It is also very old, and it's a silent film, so there's subtitles, but there's subtitles like in the middle of frames, so you'll see someone talking, but you don't hear them, and then it'll come up in Japanese, but then it'll be translated into English. It's kind of weird, but that's, I guess, how you translate silent films. After that, I watched Anime Gatari's Yuku Toshi Kurutoshi. It's just it's a 3-minute special about Anime Gataris. Wasn't really much worse than regular Anime Gataris, but Anime Gataris isn't a great anime anyway. At least it was translated. After that, I watched the 2 Bokuben specials. This was the first one. Yeah, the Bokuben OVA on the beach. So they're all in swimsuits and stuff, which is pretty, and we get to see good old Kirisu in a bikini, which is fun. As well as in a schoolgirl swimsuit, which is also fun. She looks pretty in it. I mean, swimsuit specials are always kind of the same. It's just nothing really much happens. There's no real character development or anything, no real story. It's just they're at the beach because you want to see them in swimsuits, and there they are, and you get to see them in swimsuits. So, I mean, in terms of that, like, they're all very pretty girls, so it's nice seeing them in swimsuits. But yeah, it's just swimsuit special. Hooray. After that, I watched the second Bokuben special, or OVA, or whatever. And this one is wedding based. They're practicing being brides, and they get their pictures taken from like a wedding photographer. And yeah, that happens. We don't really see them in the actual wedding dresses for all that much time, which is unfortunate because wedding dresses are actually quite pretty. But yeah, that happens. Also, it's really funny to see Iruka in a wedding dress, just because she's like kind of plays like the tomboy character, and to see her in a wedding dress is like, I mean, obviously tomboys get married, but it's just a funny outfit for her to be in. And Kurisu looks really pretty in one. Kurisu is just really pretty in general. I like her. She's also around like my age, so that's nice. Don't see many pretty girls around my age in anime. Because she's a younger teacher. She's like, what was it? She's like 25 or something. Like, I don't think she's like 28 like most teachers are. I'd have to look it up. It just says mid-20s, yeah. And then after that, I watched Christmas Morgue, which is just some Hatsune Miku music video. Oh yeah, and I watched all the Hatsune Miku music videos just as a sort of challenge to myself. It wasn't particularly good. Not really much happened in it. It was kind of just still shots and on this like brown background. It wasn't very pretty looking. The music was decent though. After that, I watched Hokiboshi. This is the actual animation style is kind of weird, but yeah, it was okay. Oh, it was the third ending for Bleach. That's interesting. But yeah, it's a Hatsune Miku music video, but it's not a particularly good one. At least it looks better than X-Arm, right? After that, I watched Super Senko-san Time episode 12, and this is, so it's just like a little short at the end. Now, I couldn't actually find the proper version, so I ended up having to watch a freaking Russian lecture of it, which was gross, but at least I saw it and have it on my list now. I would have preferred it raw, honestly, or like French subs or something like that. But anyway, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time, and goodbye.